back. We are back with another mother freaking episode. We want to talk about mothers. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, guys, we are officially back with another episode, y'all. I know it's been a little minute, but we're back officially with a new episode. And this time we're diving in, honey. We're getting into it. We're getting into all things, confidence. Confidence, honey. You feel me? It's 2024. We're rocking the natural vibe, y'all. We're rocking the natural vibe. Y'all know I always rock my good old glueless wig. I always rock me a good old glueless wig. Just let my hair breathe and really let it do its thing on the inside. Keep my little braid down, and we be going with the flow. You feel me? Letting our shits rock out. You feel me? So now we've gotten to a point where, you know, we got the Nicki concert next week. So this is like the in between time. So I figured, why not rock a little natural hairstyle until then? You feel me? Because personally, y'all, I'm the type of person, I will literally wait until my hair is like, my fro wig, I don't know if y'all haven't seen it on the podcast yet, but if you know, the fro wig that I have, it's really huge and it comes out like 3 extra lengths. You feel me? 3 extra inches or 6 extra inches or however many it is, child. So yeah, we're rocking the natural hairstyle and we're loving it. So we're loving it. McDonald's, I'm loving it. You feel me? So we're talking all things confidence today, and when it comes to confidence, I feel like confidence, it's been a long journey for me. You feel me? It started pretty pretty a few years ago, like growing up, I would say I was more confident in my personality than my just all around, confidence, personality, physical appearance and things like that. I feel like if anything, like I knew I looked good. You feel what I'm saying? I knew I looked good in some type of sense, but you know, I struggled a lot with weight insecurity growing up, like being a little bit, I don't feel like I was overweight, y'all. Like I really wasn't. But sometimes when you're in that body, it's kind of like you really think you are. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like growing up, that was one of the main things that really stuck and held on to me until I was able to get older. You feel me? So, I had the whole weight insecurity for a little while until I literally started to just, get healthier, actually care. I remember avidly going into senior year the summer before, and I'm like, baby, you were looking good, these past few years, but senior year, we're gonna come bigger and better. So we got our asses up and we worked out every single day. You feel me? And we did what we had to do by so we could build our confidence just a little bit more. You know? Um and then, I felt like I held that confidence for a while. Body still looks good based off of how, based off of then as well. You feel me? I feel like I worked my ass off and I got my body to be able to stay consistent and stable with me because I actually, care enough to eat a little bit healthier and, not just overindulge all the time. Now, mind you, I love me a good overindulge. I love me a good overindulge, but sometimes you can chill. Sometimes you can go in, sometimes you can chill. So, I held that confidence for a while, and then I started to, I graduated in 2019, I would do, then I started to, I started to, um, you know, getting to a point where I started dressing a little bit more feminine than I was used to, you know, definitely dressing a little more feminine than I was used to. So I kind of had to build, I kind of had another insecurity that I had to overcome in order to, you know, feel a little bit more confident as well. Like, um, switching from personally switching from dressing really masculine, you know, into feminine, I had to get comfortable wearing clothes that I was told I wasn't able to. You know what I'm saying? Cuz mind you, like, you know, like I dressed pretty preppy growing up in school and stuff like that. So like I was always looking good and kind. But it's just like when I feel like feminine clothes do, look better on me. You feel what I'm saying? It fits me more. It's more me. Like I couldn't tell you the last time I shopped in the men's section. Actually I could. You feel me? Sometimes I go, no, let's not, don't get me twisted now. Sometimes dressing in the men's section really is a vibe. They be having some good stuff too, but that's besides the point. Dressing in, going into the women's section and just really buying my own clothes and just getting whatever, fit good for my body. That was me stepping out the comfort zone. So in a sense, like, you know, changing my attire and the way I present myself, that gave me an extra confidence boost. But it took me a second to even get there because it was like coming out of that unnormal space, it's like, you got to really, be able to, kind of back it up. You know what I'm saying? So, that's kind of where it's been. I feel like those are the two significant, spots of where I had to really build extra confidence. Now, I do feel like confidence isn't so much confidence. I feel like confidence doesn't really have anything to do with appearance. You feel me? In a sense. Now, they do kind of go hand in hand because I feel like, you have to be comfortable in your skin, kind of first, or comfortable with being who you are first. You feel me? I feel like that's where confidence starts to brew. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you can have all the money in the world and have all of the designer clothes or, anything you want. But if you don't personally on the inside feel like, you know, worthy or like, you don't have the extra spark, to really own what you have, you know what I'm saying? Like hold yourself and own yourself into, the accessories or the clothes that you have, you know, it puts the mind in the blur, you know what I'm saying? Cuz it's like, that's a material thing. I feel like confidence starts from you believing yourself, you believe in yourself like I am beautiful. You feel me? I am beautiful. Looking in the mirror, butt booty naked, honey. Looking in the mirror like I am beautiful. I am bold. I am brilliant. You feel me? Telling yourself your I ams. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I feel like your confidence starts to come because, a lot of people don't feel worthy of, living, let alone, putting their ones and twos together to be able to go out in public and, do it every single time. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you're able to know yourself to the point where nobody can, tell you anything, you know, that's a great point. And honestly, it took me a minute to get there as well because it's like, me leaving home at 17, me leaving my family at 17 years old, it's kind of like I started my life over. I feel like I've had a lot of, that was a lot of, I feel like I was broken down all the way down and just had to build myself right back up from square one. You feel me? Being a 17-year-old gay black guy, you know, on your own, you feel me? You got to have that strength, you got to have that backbone to really, pick it up and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like once I started living the life authentically, you know what I'm saying? Like started saying yes and no to things that I wanted to. Started actually, not having restrictions like a parent to be able to tell you yes, no, maybe so. You feel me? It was all just kind of me making my own decisions, me saying, oh, I like this, so I'm going to wear this. Me feeling comfortable. I'm a girl. I look at some of the stuff back in the day and be like, girl, what were you thinking? For real. Whoa. You feel me? But then, I'm like, I remember being in those moments feeling like I was the prettiest thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? And that was because I was growing that confidence and I was being authentically myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I was being and doing things, that I wanted to do. So when I can live my life how I want with no restrictions, my confidence is boosting because it's like, wow, like everywhere I turn, everywhere I go, I'm doing me, I'm living me, I'm wearing what I want to. And, that alone helps to start to, you know, help you shine a little bit, build that vibration of have your light shine, amongst others or yourself as well. You know what I'm saying? So, that was a little journey, as well. Me leaving on my own and having to just start from square one, honey. Start from square one. I feel like that built my confidence 10 times higher because you can't tell me anything if I'm doing it all myself, 100%. No help from anyone, doing, still paying my bills, doing what I got to do, and not getting knocked off my high horse. You feel me? Well, I mean, I would consider it being knocked off my high horse, but I was still able to keep some type of consistency going when it came to, my livelihood. But it's just like when I was 100% really doing everything myself, making myself stay alive, and, you know, you can't tell me anything. You know, you can't tell me anything. Like, and then once I was able to build that confidence personally, internally in myself, it's like I was able to, when it comes to dressing or doing my hair different types of way or adding makeup or adding different types of frames of glasses. It's just like I feel like everything like that is kind of like a cherry on top, of the confidence. That's what really, puts the confidence in broad, sparkling letters. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what really adds the cherry on top because it's like you started from the bottom, now you're here. You feel me? Started from the bottom, and you were able to, like a tree. Think of it as branches just coming out of a tree. It's like confidence is one thing, but it's deeply rooted in a lot and gets connected from different many ways. You know what I'm saying? So that way of confidence has helped me be able to authentically and want to live authentically and want to try different things like wearing my hair natural. Like, mind you, I have had a love and hate relationship with my natural hair in the past, but growing and as I've had my hair up tamed for a while or something like that, it's always good to look in the mirror and be able to see my true me and my true element, and it's so beautiful. Like, look at this. Like, you can't tell me nothing, babe, because me years ago had waves, honey, waves and a ball fade for real. Me years ago looked totally different. So it's like, I was able to grow nice, healthy, luxurious hair, by taking care of it and doing whatever I got to do now. So now I'm able to own that shit, babe. Own that shit. Like, it's a journey. Nothing really happens overnight, but I do genuinely feel like it starts with you, square one. How do you feel about yourself, honey? Do you know you look good? If you know you look good, then you will look good in any type of hairstyle. You will look good in any type of lipstick. Well, hold on. But no, really though, like if you can genuinely own anything you have on, anything that you put on, anything that you authentically want to do, it's going to look good, and I can guarantee you that. Example is like, people in New York. You have the people in New York who dress in all different types of styles, fur, Aaliyah Core, you feel me, Asian doll type. You really have people expressing how they want to wear, and it looks good because it's authentically them. You feel me? It looks good. Some people might be like, what do they have on? That's because you couldn't do it, babe. You couldn't pull it off. You couldn't pull it off. Don't be mad at hating on them, baby, just because you ain't able to do it. They can rock that one ray and be a model front row. You feel me? Because it's like they're owning what they have on. You know, they're owning their true authentic self, honey. This is what it is. This is what I have on. Trench coat, fur trench coat with baby, it don't even matter with a Texas cowboy hat on. Booty shorts, cowboy boots, honey. It's gonna look good because it look good on them. Baby, they feel good. You know, and the confidence, don't rely on anybody else in this world to try to give you any type of confidence, honey. If you rely on anyone in this world to give you any extra, thing, like if you're relying on it, it's not healthy. You feel me? That wouldn't be healthy. Because it's like you want to be able to always look in the mirror yourself, when nobody's there, when nobody's around, and able to tell yourself, honey, I look great. I look good. You feel me? These bitches can't touch me. You bitches ain't better than me. Like, come on. I am not the 1-2 with a 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're able to really, put your 1-2, look in the mirror, and be walking out that door, 1-2, pose, take a picture, honey. Take a picture it'll last longer. For real. You feel me? Take that picture, 1-2, like, you're actually able to give yourself that extra one up. One up yourself every day. You feel me? If you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you're exploring, the different parts of your personality, the different parts of your life. You might be feeling bummy one day. You might be feeling bubbly and sunny one day. You feel me? Be able to play and still have your confidence regardless of which way you want to go. Still vibrate high enough to be able to exude something into the world, Just because I'm having a bad day don't mean I'm not finna run into this coffee store and look good. You feel me? If you want to have a dark, emo, depressive day, bless, get whatever help you need to. But, if you want to put your little all black fit on and have you a little, girl, like it don't matter about what you have on, but it's all about the initiative. For real. It's all about the initiative, honey. Do you care enough about yourself to put a nice fit on, put a dress on, honey? It's your birthday. Do you care enough to, put something out into the world? And if not, why not? Why not? Definitely ask yourself, what, definitely ask yourself what's going on. Here's another thing, everybody in this world is different. We're all individuals. We all have our own life story. We all have something planned different for us. You feel me? So me or you as an individual, it's okay to be different because you are different. You're able to be inspired by others so you can create your own type of being. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be different. It's okay to be unique. We get inspired by others. You may take some things, take some tips to create you. It's okay to be different. Don't, look after someone to the point where you want to just become them because you're becoming them. You're taking your uniqueness away and you're just becoming another typical factory made version. You feel what I'm saying? But who, you probably have people looking after you, aspiring to be something like you or getting some tips and tricks from you without you even knowing. But if they can look at you and get it from all the other 10 people that look just like you, you're not standing out. What are you doing? What are you doing? You feel what I'm saying? You want to be able to be unique, be different, because you don't want to be a fraction copy. You don't want to be recyclable, replaceable, Cause I mean it happens and it's been said in time all the time, People are fragment copies, People will literally try to bite off of someone else, and it can either take them higher or lower. You know what I'm saying? But it burns out. You know, being authentic, being true, being, you, it won't burn out because you're creating and you're shedding new parts of yourself every single day, honey. You want to be able to hold on to your power. Being unique, being different, not being like someone else is powerful. You feel me? You're able to shine your light out into the world, not everybody else's light. You know what I'm saying? You're able to shine your bright, shine your bright, shine your light. You know, when your power is shining consistently and so bright, it does get brought out to other people. You want to hold on to your power so you can be able to, you know, exude that out to the world, and it's just you. You know what I'm saying? Exude that out to the world and it being you. It not being something that's made. It's not being something that's fake. It's you being you. Hold on to your power because everything uniquely to you, everything toned to you is power in your own way. So watch how, you give that power out to other people. You got people who hate on you. You got people who are going to hate on you. Who people are going to talk mad crap about you. You know what I'm saying? But they know and they can see you're powerful. You're so powerful you have some type of effect on them. Whether that's good or bad. Bless it. Bless it. Whether that's good or bad, baby. They might be hating or they could be, blessing you. For real. So, be careful and hold on to your power, honey. Keep some things to yourself. They say, honey, if the whole gatekeeping thing, if you let everybody into your gate, you're gonna end up with shit on your porch. For real. For real. If you let everybody into your gate, baby, you're gonna leave and have shit on your porch. For real. So maybe some things are good to gatekeep. For real. I have this one, when I used to live in Charlotte, this one braiding, one of my stylists who did my braids, she used to do my hair really good, decent amount of price, and then, bless, honey, she's doing her damn thing, but, then it get to the point where, I'm always adding my girls. Get to the point where, damn, bitch, I can't even get an appointment in. Like, why can't I get an appointment with my OG stylist? What's up, baby? That's definitely shit in the porch. Shit on the porch. Like, baby, some things is best to gatekeep. Like, individual. But it's just like, bless. You do how you feel. I'm personally, I don't feel like I gatekeep. Potentially maybe certain things. But for the most part, I don't gatekeep because I am confident enough, to be like, bitch, nobody can rock it like me. Like, when it comes to clothes, hair, shit like that, like, I like to keep things a surprise, but nobody can rock it like me. Nobody can put it on like me. So I really don't give a damn. But when it comes to, like, things like a hairstylist, like, sometimes I would want to keep something like that on the wraps. You know what I'm saying? Certain things or certain connects, not everybody needs to hold on to your power. Not everybody needs to know how you help yourself stay powerful all the time. You know what I'm saying? Hold your power for real, because bitches want to get powerful too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you feel me? You don't got to get shitted on just for everybody else to do their big one too. For real. When it comes to people feeling like they're falling off track, like, or reminiscing on past versions of themselves that may have been more confident. It's kind of like, and I had to learn this for myself. It's like, of course, you want to be able to look back at those moments and be like, damn, what was I doing then? Like, what was I doing then? Or why did I think I was so big and I was so skinny? It's like, Or why? What was I doing then that made me so beautiful? Made me feel so brilliant. You know what I'm saying? Hold on to those. Hold on to those memories. Hold on to those feelings too, because it's like, you want to be able to see where you've come from, right? But you also don't want to cling on to those so hard that you're clinging on to that old feeling, or clinging on to that old version of yourself. We're changing every single day. We're changing every single moment, every single day, every single minute. So you 3 years ago, skinny mini, skinny tight, looking right, might not be, the you that's here today. But what you do is you look at that person, cherish them, baby, for real. That was my baby. Still is my baby. So what I'm going to do is take my hand, baby. Take my hand, and I'm going to bring you into the reality now. What helped me then? What don't I want to do no more from then? That was a little too much, or that was a little too less. Bring that, revamp it, rebuild it, rebuild yourself, in a whole new version for today. That person's gone. Sorry. That person's gone. You got to focus on who you are today. How can you help that person bring themselves to a 2.0? How can you help yourself get 2.0? That was 1.0. That was 0.5. That was 0.1. You feel me? How can you get to that 2.0? How can you revamp yourself? How can you level yourself up? There's no such thing as, falling off track if you're always on track. You feel me? And baby, who else is on the track? You feel me? Your mission and your goal and your way in life, that's your track, honey. There's no way you can fall off. Because you're on it. You might fall and trip, stumble, break a leg. But baby, you still on that track. You did all of that right on that track, honey. You feel me? So if you ever feel like you might be falling off, or, not in your best element, it's because you're changing. And that could be for the better, or that could be for the worse. But you got to embrace both ways so you can stay top tier, honey, in your goddess energy. How can you stay in your goddess energy? What can you do? What can you do to help yourself stay top tier? What can you do to help yourself stay confident? Is it working out? Is it, make sure it's not materialistic, but is it working out? Is it talking to yourself, giving yourself more positive affirmations? Is it being out with some more friends, being around people who are confident as well, that can help you, give you some tips or help you see things from a different perspective? Don't hold on to material things. Material things don't make you confident, honey. Those are confidence boosters, but that's not what's going to make you confident. What's going to make you confident is being you and creating that routine or that comfort for you. You feel me? What's your bare minimum? What's your base? My base is, honey, I'm going to get up, do what I got to do for me. I did what I did in the past. I'm moving on. And new blessings coming forward. New blessings coming forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm a love the makeup, love the beat. I'm a put it on every day if I feel like it. Why not? Who else is going to do it, honey? We're living young. You feel me? So if I feel like, I want to wear the natural hair one day, remember where I'm coming from. I'm going to wear the natural hair. If I want to put a beat on with it, I am. If I want to change up the flare or the frame of my glasses, I will do just that. You feel me? I switch up my hair every week. Multiple times a week or every week. Why? Because I can. Why? Because I like to see different versions of myself. I feel different every day. One day I might be feeling the blonde. One day I might be feeling the bob. That's just what it is. You feel me? So hold that confidence with you, babe. Because when you can live your life, do it how you want to, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Like, come on, say what you need to say, honey. Live how you need to live. What can you do to help you? How can you better yourself? There's no competition, honey. These bitches is only competing with themselves. And if you're competing with somebody, honey, you might be competing with yourself. Keep that in mind, honey. If you're personally not competing with nobody, then hey. But if you feel like you are, you might be doing it by yourself. And take a look at yourself, honey. For real. And honestly, it's all in the mindset. It's all in the mindset. How are you going to talk to yourself? Maybe give yourself some I am affirmations. If you don't believe it, make yourself believe it. You tell yourself it every day, you'll start to live in it. I'm a witness, for real. And sometimes, honestly, it is a little hard. It's a little challenging, But if you want to, you will. If you're tired of it, if you're seeing this now and you feel like you're tired of it, then baby, do what you got to do, because nobody can change you but you. And that's just on period, And confidence is the key to a lot of doors. Confidence opens up a lot of doors for people, It opens up a lot of places. You're more confident, you can get yourself into, great rooms. You walk in and speak confidently with, knowledge and power. You feel me? You speak like mean it. You feel me? You speak like you mean it. It's going to work in those rooms. You feel me? Confidence isn't what you have on. It's how you live. It's a way of living. You know what I'm saying? So all my people out there, definitely, send me some messages, honey. If you need to, send me some messages or some stories that, a time maybe you weren't as confident, or if you're not as confident right now, let me know, baby. We'll talk about it. We'll definitely talk about it. Send me a message, send me a little audio. We will bring it onto the podcast and, get some real life opinions on it. You'll get to hear my perspective on it because, baby, listen, I ain't God, honey. I am not God. I do not have all the answers. I'm not a preacher. You feel me? But I can only speak from experiences. I can only speak from experience, and I would love to be able to help you get through whatever you got to get through too, And that's just on period. So thank you guys so much for, watching episode 5 of the First Noel podcast. I really appreciate you guys for coming again. Y'all, after this episode, we're going to have so many big things in store. Our guests are finally coming. Our guests are finally coming on the podcast. And I'm excited. So, guys, stay tuned. If not, if you're watching this for the first time, definitely please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Please follow me on all my socials. That will be in the description. And stay tuned for more episodes to come on this podcast. We live, we live, we love, we laugh, Love you down, love you around town. And until next time, baby, XOXO. Yes! Hey.